Hey guys, what it's me, Mar the Boss 728 here, and today I have got 0.12.1 Alpha Build 1 for you guys. Now this is pretty great. Everyone's been expecting this for a while, and I'm just gonna bring you guys an update review. Hold on, let me pull up the Changelog really fast. And okay, here we go. So let's get started. First things I want to point out is in settings here. Sound volume go down. Okay. Nothing new here. Skins, nothing new. Here, there is actually something new. Right here is swap, jump, and sneak. Ooh, a little teaser there. I'll show you what that means. Keyboard layout and controller layout. At the moment, controller layout crashes the game. I would show you, but I don't want to crash it because it takes a while to load back up after a crash. So, what this means is that there will be support for controllers in the near future. And I'm not sure what type of controllers. I'm trying to get that out of Tommaso, or one of the developers. But for now, it's there. It'll crash your game. Just let it be. But keyboard layout, that actually is for Bluetooth keyboards. I actually have one sitting over there. That's why I'm looking at it. But it works. WASD work. I can't figure out anything else. Like, WASD are the only things that work for Bluetooth keyboards, so they have to get that figured out. But that's there. And then nothing else here. So, I guess we could just get into the game. Nothing's new. Oh gosh, it's frozen. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, nothing's new here between this and all of this. None of this is new. None of this. Actually, it seems like they moved a seed over a little bit more to the right. I don't know, it's just me. But, so that's that. Now, let's just hop into a world. Okay. Actually, this is a bad world to hop into. Just give it a second. Gosh, why is it taking so long? Sorry, guys. Okay. So here we go. This is kind of a bad world to start off with, but first thing on the list is general edition. So this is just additions. First is general hunger. Hunger is a thing. I'm in creative right now, so I can't show you, but up here there is actually a hunger bar, and that's it for hunger. That's pretty simple, just hunger. And obviously it runs out by sprinting. And okay, so then next we have this puppy. I might already have one built somewhere, I thought. No, I guess not. Okay, let's just go. And they can go up to 26 by 26, I read. So that's pretty big. And you're probably wondering what the heck is going on with my screen right now. That's the new thing. So you're like, why is the jump button way over here? That's because this button right here is actually double tap it and you start sneaking. And it took me a while to get used to it, but I like it. And I guess we could just say, if you go into this controller, that's what the swap, jump, and sneak means. So if you turn that on, it goes back to normal. Your jump is over here, and then you double tap this to sneak. But I've been playing this for a day now, so I've gotten used to the new way that things are. So we keep that, and then sprinting, double tap forward, as many people have guessed, and obviously you run out of hunger with that. And so let's just get back on track. I get off task really easily, off topic. Another. Shoot. God dang it. Okay, let's go back in another portal. If you can. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we are. I have no clue where we are, but we're somewhere in the nether. Whoa, no way. Yep, Sherlock. Okay. This is bad. I actually don't know where we are. I don't know where we are. This is gonna ruin the recording time. I was trying to keep this video short and simple. Okay, here we go. So, nether. Yay! I haven't fully explored yet, but I'm pretty sure the nether is as, well, the worlds are considered infinite, but they're not infinite because it's a phone or a tablet or an iPad. It's not a computer. Computers are pretty much infinite. Worlds on Pocket Edition are around 10,000 by 10,000, I think they said. That's blocks. But, so on Console Edition, there's, eventually it'll hit a big bedrock border. I haven't found one yet. So, I think we're good on that. We don't have to worry about that. There's nether fortresses. Like the one that's right under me. Wow, can't believe I found one. And yes, they do spawn with chests. I haven't found another fortress yet. I mean, it's kind of sad to think that I found another fortress, but I've never found a stronghold in Pocket Edition. It's a little sad, but it's true. Okay, so here's the big stronghold. What am I talking about? Okay, let's just bring up the brightness a little. And in-game. It's hard to see. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. So, here's the fortress. I don't know what much more proof you need. There's chests. There's blazes. Oh, I see a chest right down here. Do it easy. Except I can't open it, so I'll just break it. Gold and a saddle. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's that. Along with another topic. There's supposed to be nether fences. Yep, there they are right there. That's oak fence. Oh, why does it say oak fence? Dark oak fence. Anyways, they're nether brick fences. Whatever they're called. But yeah, so that's that. I don't know where the portal is, so we're kind of screwed here. I'm gonna try to make this quick because what I use, I can't cut stuff in and out of the video. So let's just build a quick portal. It can be any size, I thought. I said 26 by 26 is the max. Okay, I guess we have to make this normal sized. Okay, let's go back. And we'll be in a different spot in the overworld because then this nether portal's in a different spot. Okay. No clue where we are, but we're somewhere. So let's go back to the changelog. Oh, we're in a swamp. Come on. Okay. My phone. Changelog. Okay. Oh, nether portals can be up to 23 by 23. Okay, so I was wrong. Controller support. Experience. If we go up here, you can see this has a lot of new items. There's coal, charcoal, every ore, sticks, string? I don't know. But I'll just slowly go through here. You guys can look. Everything you need for brewing. There's, yes, wink wink, brewing. And golden apples. everything for brewing, blah blah blah, bottle enchanting, and then potions. So that's that. And like I said, enchanting, if we go into the bookshelf, down by the spawner, there's an enchantment table. And what Tommaso claims was a bug is actually now a feature. The book glows. It gives off light. That is really cool. Bugs can sometimes be cool, like this one. I can't show you right now because I'm in creative, but it's enchanting works the same as 1.8 in Pocket Edition. So, yes, you'll need lapis lazuli. It says commands, but there's no commands, trust me. Weather. I haven't experienced weather yet, but there's weather. There's snowing and rain. Lightning. I don't know if there's lightning. There probably is if there's weather, but yeah. I haven't heard anything about lightning, stuff like that. But, so, more movement, crouching's, yeah, crouching and sprinting, showed you that. In-game music. I haven't heard any in-game music, but apparently it's a thing. So, I'm just gonna actually turn up the volume a little bit, and I'll just keep it on the video until I hear some music. But for now, I haven't heard any. Blocks, enchantment table, version exclusive. The book has luminosity. Luminosity. That's what they say. But if you don't know what that means, it's glowing. That's what I said already. So anvils. There are anvils in the creative inventory. You have normal anvil, slightly damaged, and very damaged. Quartz ore. Or no. Brewing stand. Yes, brewing stand. Obviously. And quartz ore down here. And packed ice. There's packed ice now. So, I would expect for a new biome, they haven't said it, but it'd be the ice spikes biome. So that's that. Another brick fence. Flower pots. Right here. Skulls, as you can see. Go back to here. Soul sand. That's it for new blocks. Actually, another thing, another keynote next to blocks. Snow is stackable. I think I've already said that. I'm not sure. But yeah, snow is now stackable, which means you can go like this. So glad that they added that, because I needed that. Oh, I didn't know it fell. That's cool. But I've needed that in so many buildings. Like my builds and stuff. Items. Potions, covered that. Mob heads, covered that. Version exclusive. I don't know why it's exclusive, because that's not even cool. But the heads aren't 3D, which I don't like. In the computer version, the skulls are actually 3D in your hand. And a bug that I noticed, if you go into third-person view, yeah, that happens. And if you're expecting to be able to put them on your head, you can't. That's probably a bug or just not a feature yet. Golden carrots, glistening melon, golden apples, netherwort, spider eye, gas tear, fermented spider eye, rabbit's foot, mysteriously a rabbit's foot. There's no rabbit spawn egg or anything. Poisonous potatoes and blaze rod, generated structures, nether fortresses, version exclusive, possibly a new dungeon consisting of polished andesite. I don't know what that could be, but go ahead, explore. Next, mobs. For passive mobs, there are now ocelots, tameable using raw fish. Possibly rabbits. Deep in the code somewhere. Neutral, iron golems and snow golems. Version exclusive. Snow golems head appear as jack-o'-lantern. For me, they don't even have a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern on their head. It's just the plain snowman skin, not the snow golem, just the snowman. If you've ever seen that. But it can be spawned with just a pumpkin in general. Let me go to this world bug testing. Hostile. They've added blazes, Wither skeletons, I haven't seen any. There's no spawn egg. Obviously, I mean, there's no spawn egg in anything. But zombie villager and ghasts. Ghasts have been in the game from just 0.11, but for some reason they didn't add the spawn egg. Now it's there, so it's there. But for zombie villager version exclusive, villagers retain their profession and clothes, which appear tattered. So if we pick on Treoris, if any of you know who he is, it's a librarian villager with the white coat. What it's saying is if a librarian turned into a zombie villager, it would still have the white coat, but like ripped and stuff. That's what tattered means, like ruined. Okay, and then tweaks. General tweaks. Version exclusive. Players can move health, experience, and hunger bars to their choice. I haven't figured that out, but apparently you can. And where am I? Why am I all the way at the bottom? Okay. Anyways, nether reactor core nether reactor blocks will still exist, but will not be rendered, or will be rendered useless, which means no longer is there reactor in the inventory, which is sad because even if it's rendered useless, I would still like to decorate with them. Yeah, so why'd they take them out? I don't know. Tree. I better not plant that. Okay. Option to disable auto jumping. Yes, that's a thing now. Auto jump. I have it on because I love auto jump. Auto jump is love. Auto jump is life. And then buttons for sneaking, jumping, and sprinting. Jumping is moved over here. Blocks and items. Updated boat icon. I noticed that. It's hard to explain because I can't exactly remember what the old boat icon looks like, but you can now more clearly see the shovel on the boat. Or maybe there wasn't even shovels in the first place. No, there wasn't. Or the oars. The oars weren't even there in the first place. So now there's oars on the boats, and as you can see, they've added every boat type. And let me check how long this video's been going. 17 minutes. Okay. Sorry. And then different boat type, or different boat for wood, different wood types. Blocks related to the nether core will only be decorational. Still don't have the nether reactor core though. World generation version exclusive. Snow on leaves is now affected by gravity. Appears frost covered. I tested that and it just turned out to be just a layer of snow. Maybe it means weather snow, like when it's actually snowing. Okay, so mobs. Magma cubes and ghasts now spawn naturally in the nether. Slimes have particle effects when jumping. Mobs drop experience when killed. Mobs have sizzling effect when extinguished. So if there's a skeleton walking around right in front of me and it starts raining, it'll put it out, and the white smoke that comes up when something dies, that'll appear. And then zombies can wear armor and hold items. Villagers can now use doors and can plant seeds. Only farmer villager. I don't think I read that earlier. That's good. Finally they can use doors. What the heck? But where's trading? You have all this but not trading? Okay. Food. Food will affect the hunger bar instead of the health bar, obviously. In creative inventory for brewing purposes, they added all the brewing ingredients and stuff. Other slime ball, bottle enchanting, and apples, including golden apples. Spawn eggs. Gas spawn egg, blaze spawn egg, ocelot spawn egg. And that, for the moment, covers everything about this update. Besides Mr. Ocelot's here. Most people tame ocelots wrong, so I'm going to quickly go through and show you guys how to do it right. So, if you're in creative, this is how to do it. Spawn one, hold a raw fish, don't move. See, my hands are off. Wait for it to come to you. It'll stop moving. And then eventually just start taming it. And look at that. It's a cat. So that's how you do it. But in survival mode, if you see an ocelot, get your raw fish out. Don't move. Wait for it to walk to you and stop in front of you. And then tame it like I just did. You just repeatedly press and hold on the cat. And it feeds it like you were taming a wolf with a bone. Still no music. But here, perfect example over here. See, the snow golems aren't snow golems. They're snowmen for me. I don't know how to fix this. Where the pumpkin? Where? Okay, yeah, so that's that. That's really all for right now, which kind of sucks. I mean, this update is huge, don't get me wrong. Oh, wait, here. Basically, Tommaso said, basically now there's a text file in the game which defines where buttons, hearts, EXP bars, etc. are placed, so you can move them around. That's cool. But yeah, so that's it for this update. I might as well go ahead and show you what survival looks like. Because, you know, people want to know what that looks like. If the game didn't freeze, that would be cool. Okay. Survival. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got this, yeah, this Apple Watch. Yeah. It might come out backwards too, but whatever. Yeah, Apple Watch. It's actually, I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty comfy. It's obviously, as you can tell, is the green Sport 38mm model. And survival's taking forever to load up. Okay, there you go. Look at that. So this is survival. Up here, hearts and armor bar moved up there. Chat bubble moved to the center of the screen. Hunger up here. And I learned if you're on peaceful. Oh yeah, difficulties, 4 different modes. Difficulty. Peaceful where I'm at. Easy, normal, and hard. Hard, your hunger goes down really quickly. Peaceful, your hunger doesn't go down. Easy, it goes down okay. Normal, I haven't tested yet. But I found a possible bug. But when you're in easy and your hunger bar is down and you don't have food, just go ahead, switch it to peaceful for about 10 seconds. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3. And then switch it back to easy. Go back out. Your hunger bar will be full. Not kidding. I found this out. I even watched it. It slowly filled up again. But, yeah, so that's really all. Let me go ahead and grab some lapis and a book for you guys to show you. So, lapis and a book. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys what this is about. So you put the enchantable item up there, and you put the lapis down here. And then you can select through here. So it says power 1 down there. I would love to get that on a bow, by the way. But it says power 1. And then here it says protection 1. You have a good chance of getting another enchant with a number 2 or a number 3. That's smite 3. But, so, anyways, what the blue balls on the side mean is, they mean 2 things. So it says 1, 2, 3. That means you need 3 lapis as well, or you need 3 lapis to be able to do that enchant. But then that 3 also means it'll only take away 3 levels. So you're wondering, why is 30, 15, and 7 over here? You just need that many levels to be able to complete it. So as you can see, I have 15 levels right here. That's what this means. And it says I need 15 levels to be able to do this. But there's a 2 right here, so I'm going to click that. It took 2 of my lapis. And down here it'll tell you what you got. So it'll say power 1. And then if you got a second enchant, it'll be right next to it. But I didn't get a second enchant, so that's that. And there's no other way to check what you got. on like a sword or a pickaxe after you pull it out, so they need to work on that. See, enchanted book, power 1, you can check what's on a book, but here you can't. And this on armor's the same way. But yeah, see, now I have 13 instead of 15. I only took 2 of my levels. Anvils, you can't add books. Like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. And then you can't name it stuff. Maybe that's just for me. I can't name anything, but yeah. That's really it. Brewing stand over here. Brewing simple. Once you get the hang of it. And that's really it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess I'll see you guys later.